Hello everyone, I am Surabhi and I'm a master teacher with the Diana Cooper School of White Light. And today I will be talking to you about one of my favorite goddesses, Ascended Masters, Quan Yin. She, as you may have heard of her, and she's, very much originally, she's she's a very prominent goddess or a bodhisattva in East Asia, and in Buddhism you may have heard of her. And she's also on the Intergalactic Council. That's one of her roles. So her influence right now on the world and on the universe, on our world, is very, very vast. And she's very actively working with us today. And one of her main roles is to bring back the divine feminine and to really bring that wisdom out in people. And so she's really great to work on your heart chakra and your sacral chakra, because our sacral chakra is the seat of our divine feminine. And she's also on the board of karma. So today I'll share with you this invocation with her pink dragons, her dragons, and they can help us really, dissolve any karmic imbalances under the law of grace. And she is also someone, you may have vastly seen her depicted in different ways, in different forms. And if you look at the way she's the symbolism of the way she is kind of depicted most of the time, she's really seen holding this vessel in her hand with a really long neck, and that contains the nectar of life and brings her compassion and wisdom to us. And sometimes she's holding it up like that, and sometimes it's like she's really bringing all of that, she's giving that to people and to the world around. And that's one of the ways that she's most commonly depicted. And she's also said to be the counterpart of Mother Mary, the Eastern counterpart of Mother Mary. So you can kind of imagine similar qualities of compassion and understanding and nurturing. And she's really, really, someone who can help us forgive and move on in our lives. And she's great to call in when you are having any troubles in, forgiving someone or letting go of some experience in your life that's kind of keeping you stuck or small. She's often seen like seated on a lotus. So again, it's the symbolism is that like how the lotus grows in muddy waters. It's like, it's basically we do not allow the impurities or the challenges around to kind of take away our essence or our beauty. And I think that's so beautiful. And one of maybe the lesser known aspects of Quan Yin would be that she's a great protector, and she's someone who who protects fishermen, and who protects people from any kind of storms. And so I remember in Vietnam, in Da Nang, there is a huge statue of Kuan Yin, and it's magnificent. It's one of like the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. And they said they used to get a lot of storms, and that would cause a lot of destruction, because they have a very long coastline. And once they installed her statue, she started protecting them, and the storms kind of stopped, and there were no damages that happened, and the fishermen could come home safely. So she's amazing in her grace and in her protection. And she's also a dragon master. So and her dragons, they carry her qualities. And when she was in her incarnation, and the dragons helped her maintain a higher vibration, a higher frequency. So her dragons can really help us do the same, and we can call them in to help us maintain a higher vibration and a higher frequency. And of course they do that by helping us let go of anything that's keeping us, like that's bogging us down or bringing us down in our energies. So today I'm going to be sharing like some of my favorite ways, and very simple and easy ways in which you can bring her energies into your life. So one of the things is, like, one of the ways to really call her in, I really like to place one hand on my heart chakra and one on the sacral chakra. And of course, it's helpful if you've done your grounding and you're nice and centered in a safe space, and you can do this then. And just as you breathe in, focus on your breath and see it go from your heart chakra into your sacral, and then come up like a circle into your heart and go back into your sacral. And you can say, I call on Quan Yin, who loves me unconditionally, to please bless me with grace, clarity, and compassion. I call in your blessing, your protection, and your love as I go through my day. And so it is. And you can visualize a beautiful pink light all around you, filling your heart, your sacral chakra, and uplifting your vibrations. So something as simple as that brings her in, and it can transform the way you go through your day and you interact with people. The ritual that I'm going to be sharing with you is one of my favorites, and it's basically about releasing and letting go. So again, be in a space, where you won't be disturbed. You need a sink for this, and you need an ice cube, and you're going to take that ice cube and place it in the sink. And as you do that, you can say, I'm saying this in my words, and you can use your own words. Once you place the ice cube in the sink, you say these words: I allow all frozen, stagnant parts of me, any past pains, memories, trauma, etc., to melt away through the divine grace of Quan Yin. I release all resistance to my good now. And once you've said this, you can close your eyes for a moment and feel the beautiful pink light of Quan Yin completely enfold you. And then open your eyes and look at the ice cube as it is melting away. And as it's melting away, feel more and more light enter you. And you can pour some hot water over the ice cube to speed up this process, or take your time and allow it to melt away. And once that's done, you say thank you, and you can close down. So this is a really, it's a very powerful ritual, because you kind of see those frozen parts of you, stagnant parts of you melt away. So do try it and let me know how you feel about this. And the other thing that I want to share with you is a invocation. Again, this is to help you dissolve any karmic imbalances with Quan Yin's dragons. Her dragons are, again, like I said, they carry her qualities to you, and they're really powerful, again, in helping us let go. So for this particular invocation, again, it'll be nice if you're grounded, you're in a sacred space, and you ask her pink dragons to be with you. And you can use these words, or you can feel inspired and write your own. I ask that Quan Yin's dragons pour their light into me and dissolve any etheric cords that tie me to others, or any past experiences that do not serve me anymore. I ask that this happens under the law of grace, dissolving all karmic imbalances at all levels of consciousness across time and space into eternity. And as you say this, just allow the dragons to work on your energies You can close your eyes and be in that space. And once you're done, place a beautiful reflective white light bubble around you. Thank Quan Yin and her dragons. So I hope that you will try this invocation or write your own. There's great power in writing your own invocations and using positive words that inspire you, and you can use that and bring in the grace and the power of Kuan Yin and her dragons. That's all from me now. Thank you so much for watching.